Alright, so here's the new VoIP phone you'll be finding in our schools, on our office desks, and in our classrooms. The gist of it is simple here. We've got the basic number pad for doing all of your dialing. You've got a button for settings, for volume, for the directory where you're going to be able to search for people. You've got a forward button and a conference calling button, speakerphone, mute, and if necessary a headset. The buttons that change are the four right here. These are going to adjust based on what you're doing with the phone. So I currently see redial, new call, forward all, do not disturb. I could certainly press do not disturb to put it into do not disturb mode, and I'll see this cute little no symbol up in the corner so that if I get any phone calls, it'll give me a beep instead of a full ring, and then it's silent. I can see on screen who's calling and pick up, but it won't make a whole lot of noise at my desk or in my classroom. I can turn that off with one click, and I can pick up that phone to start making calls, and it's going to give me a listing of the calls that I've made recently, either sent or received. When I use this directory button though, because I don't know how to find people or what their extension might be, I'm going to click down on the little circle here, or I could press the number 2 that matches corporate directory. I'm going to go down, click in the center. I have first name, last name, and number that I can search by, but I don't need a full name. So if I'm looking for myself, where the number 2 is ABC, it's like old texting. I can go 1, 2, 3 to get the C, come down to last name, and I just want a T, so I'm going to hit 8. There's CT, and I'm going to use the search button. I'm the only CT currently with one of these phones, so my name pops up immediately with my 22313 extension over at the side. I can either hit the dial button and it's going to go to speakerphone, or I can pick up the handset and it's immediately going to be dialing. If I need to get out of here, of course, I've got an exit button right now. Hit that. If I was looking for a number of other extensions within a particular building, the buildings all start with the same 2 numbers. So in the Lindsay office, it's going to be 22, and I could do a search on that, and I'm going to see all of the 22 extensions in the Lindsay office here, all the people that I can just dial directly right in the office. I could hit exit, say no, I want the Bracebridge office, 2-1, search, and I can start going through the numbers that are available for me to call in the Bracebridge office. Exit, cancel, exit, done. I can also dial outside lines by hitting 9, dialing the number. If I'm in a classroom, there'll likely be an additional code in place that you're going to have to type in, the 4 digits and the pound key, in order to make that connection to the outside world. Prevents students from making long-distance calls without permission. Everybody gets a 5-digit extension, so where I did a search a moment ago, if I knew the extension I was looking for, I could just say 22313. That name's going to pop up, and I can just press call, or I can scroll through the list, and when the name that I want is highlighted, I just pick up, and it's going to begin dialing myself. You'll see a red light showing up on the handset here, and possibly on screen as well, whenever there's new voicemail messages that you need to check. When you've checked those messages, and that includes email messages since they are a joined inbox, if you have any unread messages at all, email or voice, then that light on the handset will remain red.